Hello everyone, this is Megan Nager and we are back with Let's Get Digital, the marketing show where we talk about all things digital marketing, and it's hosted by me, Megan Nager,
and me, Corey Turner.
Oh, you cut me off there a little.
You like that?
Yeah, I got really just ran in there. Yeah.
And we are the co-founders of Wake and Make Media, which is a digital marketing company based out of South Florida.
And full-scale production house.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so we're back. We need to do this more often, I feel like. I'm going to just move this a little bit, if that's okay.
Beautiful. Love that.
Okay.
Really
so today, we're trying to keep these episodes short. So today we wanted to briefly talk about, I think, one of Corey's favorite things, obviously besides me, which is alcohol. I'm kidding. Email marketing.
Close, yes.
Yes, right? Is it email marketing?
We're talking about email marketing today. Next episode, we can talk about all the whiskey that we want to. Okay. Tequila. Mostly we're tequila people, so
that's true.
That'll be the one.
We're also not alcoholics. I feel like it's making it sound like it. Okay.
Yeah,
so email marketing.
Yes.
To keep it simple, what is your 3 favorite things about email marketing?
Absolutely. First one, and it should be the best of anything because of this, you get a 42-to-1 ratio on what you put in to what you earn. So the ROI, return on investment, is 42-to-1, which is by far the best thing in there. So you put $1 of effort in, you get $42 back. Obviously, if you expand that to $1,000, $42,000, it's insane what you can do with email marketing. It's like ancient. Everybody probably thinks it's the oldest thing in the world, but honestly, it works so well because you're staying front of mind for your customer.
Okay, so wait, quick question.
Yes.
Is that the highest return that you get basically on like any marketing thing?
I'd say on average, yes. Because, there's some, you can run an ad and get 1,000 to 1 or something like that. But then you can also run an ad and get negative.
And just go through all of your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Which may have happened.
Email is constantly just the way to go because on average, 42-to-1 is pretty insane. So that's number 1.
Okay, huge return.
Yeah. Number 2, a lot of it can be automated. So you can set up drip campaigns, you can set up, email automations, whatever you call them, they're the same thing. And basically the thing is that a customer or a lead signs up for your list and then they get an email right away. And then you can wait a certain amount of time, set another email, you can wait a certain amount of time, set another email, or you can also set up like things that need to happen before the next email is sent. So you can be like, oh, they purchased something, now they get the next email. They like a review email. So you purchase something and then 2 weeks pass, you can get a review email asking you if you like the product, please review it on Google, that kind of thing. So automation's awesome. You can even like schedule campaigns out. There's a bunch of different softwares where you can do this. MailChimp's a popular one. Totally sucks. We use ActiveCampaign for most of our clients, and I really like it. It's good. Yeah, it's very robust.
Also, to give an example of this, is like if you're not super familiar with email marketing, I guarantee you've been the subject of it. So, for instance, you go to your favorite store. Let's say Express, for some reason, came to the top of my mind. It's not my favorite store, but it's fun. Okay.
You love Express pants right now.
Wow, look at that. It's like I must have known.
How did that happen?
Okay, so I'm psychic. So go to Express and they ask you for your phone number or your email at checkout, which like I'm pretty sure most stores do, especially today.
Trying to capture that because of the 42-to-1.
Exactly. Return. So you enter your stuff and then somehow you open your email the next morning and you're on the Express email list and they're emailing you like, hey, check out our sale. Hey, shop this dress online. Hey, you want to see come into store to get 20% off, whatever. So now you're constantly on their email list and most people forget to unsubscribe, to be honest.
Yep.
And so you're just constantly getting Express is in the front of your mind. And even if it's not your favorite store, you might be up late one night, you're bored, you want to buy a new pair of jeans, boom, Express is right there with that 20% discount. I'm going to go shop.
Exactly.
I'm going to shop till I drop, right?
Exactly. They get you when you least expect it, when you most expect it. So it's just constant berating of emails. And understandably, email open rates are 20 to 30%. If they're higher than 30%, you're absolutely crushing it. If you're in 20%, you're totally regular, it's totally average. But even if people don't open those emails, they still see them in your inbox. If they're going through to delete them, because honestly, sometimes it's just faster to delete them all than it is to go through and unsubscribe. So
that's literally what I do every single morning.
Same.
And for instance, I think I'm bringing up Express because when we went there, I think the last time was 2 years ago, when we a year ago maybe closest, and I basically I never shop at Express, but I am constantly seeing their emails, so I think of them. Like I'm like, oh, maybe I'll look at Express for this.
Right.
Whereas before I literally never would have thought of Express. It's not a store I shop at.
Exactly.
So
you're just staying front of mind.
Exactly. Great job, Express. Kind of annoying, also working for you. Okay, number 3.
Number 3, okay, so we got, first one was because the ROI.
Yes.
Second one was the automation aspect of it.
Yes.
And the third one is really, I guess, just what we just talked about. Unfortunately, I can't think of anything else more than just being able to stay front of mind.
That was a big one.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Just stay front of mind of the customer so you can get those sales, so you can, they're the first person they think of when they're like, oh, I need new jeans. Oh yeah, Express just emailed me.
There you go.
Right there. And you could also inform people. That's a way
true.
you'd inform people about your new sales, your new products, everything like that. It's much better to just send them an email. People are kind of engaged. They signed up for that list. They probably bought there before, or for some reason they're interested in it, rather than like putting that on a billboard or putting that on a display ad, which you trained your mind not to look at.
Because then even if you like don't check, like, because some people have email inboxes that are like, they'll have like 13,000 unread emails.
Yeah.
Which I have OCD, so that drives me insane.
Same.
But even those people, like, if they go to check their email, they're still gonna see all of those emails. It's not like they're ignoring them, so they just never see the names. Those names are still continually popping up. So it's like, even if you don't want to be a willing participant, you kind of are forced to be.
Yeah.
Makes it sound really annoying, but it's really good if you're the company.
Exactly. Every company needs to have an email list, period. And which brings me into the next subject, which is how to get people on your email list.
Boom. Okay.
Yes.
So for instance, we just gave an example of like stores. You go into a retail store, they ask you, and you're kind of forced to because you literally like they have your credit card and you want a receipt. Like, don't they kind of like make you feel obligated?
Yeah, or sometimes they're like, hey, you get 10% off if you give your email address right now, and it's like, why wouldn't you do that?
So the thing we're talking about is that extra like 10% off to get you on that email list, and that is called a lead magnet, right?
Yeah? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or a lost. Some like restaurants call it like a lost lead or something like that. It's a way to get you in the door, incentivize you to give you their information.
Oh, that's like, who just told you something about the meatballs? Or was it meatballs? Or they were like, oh, we actually lose money.
Yeah, it was a restaurant.
Filet mignon, right?
Yeah. They're like, it was like a $14 filet mignon meal that they lose money on because they want people to be like, oh, let's go get filet mignon for cheap, but then they're going to buy
way more
drinks, soda drinks that cost or like a 1,000,000,000% markup, and all that stuff like adds up so they can make their money back.
So that could be a lead magnet. So there's like a million ways to do it. So if you're new to this, basically a lead magnet is something that brings people in the door and that you're getting in exchange for what you're asking for something, and in return you're giving them something, right?
Yes, exactly. So like a good example on a website, like an e-commerce website like we've been talking about, is like 10-15% off to sign up for our mailing list. And
that's all like every women's retail, I mean I'm sure men's too, but like what website was I just on? It's called like Poly or some fashion thing. All of them, they drive me crazy, but I still enter my freaking email.
Right, you get that percentage off.
Because you get 20% off.
And in your mind when you're doing it from the customer side, you're like, oh, I'm just going to subscribe to this. But you don't.
Exactly.
You literally never do.
Yep.
So yeah, for e-commerce, it's simple. A little pop-up on the screen. For B2B, like a service-based, it's a little bit more difficult because you have to give something of value back.
Right.
So a good example would be like an ebook or like a little PDF or something like that that'll like coach someone, give some information that has value, but isn't like you broke the bank making it or something like that. Just something that you can give away for free that you're okay with, that has value.
For sure. So, like it could even be like we're working with a fitness coach, and so we're going to do some giveaways. We're like building the program now, so some giveaways would be like my 10 healthy go-tos when grocery shopping, and then there's literally just a list of 10 foods.
Checklist.
That's it.
Ebooks, things, PDFs, easy download, and you could set that up with your email automation. Ooh. So once they set up that, or they sign up on that form, they get the email that was automated. You don't have to do anything. It just collects money, collects email addresses for you on autopilot.
I love that.
So that's what I love about email marketing. Every company should be doing email marketing, whether B2B, B2C, service, product, whatever they're doing. You need an email list.
It's true. And also a lot of people are like always say email marketing is dead. Do you notice that? A lot of people think it like doesn't work anymore.
No, I haven't heard that.
Okay. It's just me then, I guess. But yeah, no,
They're
a lot
down.
of people think it's like very lame and that it doesn't work anymore, but it totally does. I think it's like also some low hanging fruit. It's also not that difficult. Like
sure.
if you can watch a YouTube video and figure out how to use MailChimp or ActiveCampaign by yourself. Like we figured it out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you open up ActiveCampaign, it looks like just like a tech like clutter and it's super hard to understand, but really it's not. You know,
it's like once you watch one video and it's simple.
Yeah. And I mean, if you don't want to do it, you know, there's companies like Wake and Make Media.
That's true. You can hire us.
Will do it for you.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
Then it's making money on autopilot.
Exactly. And we'll do it for you and you're making money.
Yeah. Who doesn't like it? Well, that's all we have for today. That was a great episode. Email marketing. Everybody should do it. Honestly, it's just a no-brainer. If
you're not doing email marketing, you are a loser. Is that too extreme to say?
No, I think it's very accurate.
Okay.
If you want to learn more about Wake and Make Media, head over to our website, wakeandmakemedia.com. Until the next time, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.